What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we're back today playing some more Yes, Your Grace. Picking up where we left off last time, we had quite the tragedy. We lost all of those men in an amazing avalanche. Ivo, the backstabber that he is, appearing to be the final boss of this game, did not join us in the battle. In fact, I would not be surprised to find out that he was the cause of the avalanche that quote-unquote saved us. Our coffers, our contentment, our supplies, all very full. Let's get into it, guys. We've got to figure this mess out. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to reread this stuff because it's important. We were extremely lucky to win that battle. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know. We must really be in the gods' favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? I don't know yet. Truly, I do not. Let's read this pigeon. From Eric, King of Davern. Oh, wait, this is to us, obviously, of course. I'm an idiot. Where's the to at, buddy? To apostrophe. I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You don't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent man to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains, right where you need them? There's no explanation for this, other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room, I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins. Ivo, the king of Atana. Has he lost his mind? He's either lost his mind genuinely or this is all an elaborate ruse. Evil tricks? The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large. We must call the king's summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. This is hardly an end. Wow, I thought the game was going to end after this, but apparently this game keeps going. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It will be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. So now we've got a siege. Oh, okay. We built up to the battle, but now we're building up to the siege. Let's see what our general, the Dragon Slayer, has to say. Torlando's come back probably to borrow our general, or our witch, I think. See what's up, guys. Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort of size, shape, and color. I don't know who could have such an obsession with pans, but while searching through them, I found some gold. Okay, 4 gold, a little strange. Obsession with pans, I don't know if that's alluding to something. I don't get the reference, though. At your service, Your Grace. Do you still want to buy the tooth? I thought you might like this. Yes, of course, a real dragon tooth. Oh, the stories I can tell with this. I have no use for it. You can have it. Thank you, Your Grace. Here's the gold. I was wondering why that was still in my inventory. And he gave me 11. So we start off the week. Getting that bonus 15 gold feels pretty sweet. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. The villages have been cleared and the strange writing and chicken legs are gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky, though. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you very much for your help, Your Grace. I don't know what we would do without you. So, we're finally getting the ending to the 3 horsemen. You are welcome. I'm happy to hear our villages are safe again. This was a difficult time for all of us. For contentment, and the entry is completed, so that should be the last we've heard of the evil grandma with the chicken leg house. Torlando. Your Grace, it is I, Torlando the Wonderful. Is your witch ready to come with me? She's not. I don't know what she's doing right now. My agents are needed in the castle. They don't have time for your little book. Little book? Is that what you call the greatest epic ever written? You have no conception of great art. I don't like that. I wish... I mean, I put in a lot of work. I let him borrow my general once. I would have liked to continue the tale. in the past, they've given me the option to have him come back, which is why I had him come back, because we were going into the battle and I wanted to have my witch available. That sucks. Just bad timing, I think. Hopefully I'll get another shot with that. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back and all my pots, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. Okay, they're missing some words here. This is the doing of some imp. Oh, I'm sure. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. I don't have a hunter or a witch. I don't know what they're doing. It's just an imp. They tend to cause mischief from time to time, but they get bored easily. It won't be long before he's gone, I'm sure. And until then, am I supposed to keep cleaning up after him? That's ridiculous. I better prepare more onions. Maybe he'll come out eventually. Man, infantry completed. I don't know what these guys are doing, but I wish they would pop back up. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. To my surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say that her days are nearing to an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cows until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he's come from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Yeah, buy yourself a new cow. Muddies are practically untraceable. This gold will get you a new cow, or at least you can buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have the remedy to our problem. Poor Diddy will be replaced. Alright, well that's done. And finally I can get off this throne and go deal with some hopefully important stuff. See what's going on with my family. No doubt things are in shambles. Let's head to the gardens, talk to our daughters. See how she feels about everything. How are you? I know recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, and with Luli gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be alright. I knew you could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Okay. Daughter talk to. Let's go hang out in the bedchamber. See what's up with our wife. Darling? We barely won that battle. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated, and that he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced a war. We have won against Rodovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He has Lord Sulia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. We must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Oh, fine, I'll try not to think about this. But you have to promise you will find a solution. Yeah, and I'm worried about Lord Sulia now. She's in the hands of a psychopath who hates us. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lusulia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wandelt. I don't know that word. That's something I might have to add to my vocabulary. Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I have just spoken to her. But in the letter, she seemed so happy in Etana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her. I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. Alright, I think that's it. No doubt now we have to formulate some sort of plot. And get our daughter back. Hopefully our hunter and them are just occupied doing something that we set them to in the last episode. Perhaps I just don't remember. But on the map, however, we should have the opportunity to send our general to one of these locations. And see if we can get something done. We unlocked that in the last week. Okay, so this guy's got 1,000 men. That's somebody we want to talk to. But this is all the allies that we have left, and we haven't even heard of this guy before. So let's see if we can get this first king to come and talk to us. And let's roll out. I'm very interested to see what upgrade options, or not really upgrades necessarily. Welcome and thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Redovia, but a new enemy has arisen. Ivo, King Talos' son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against, do you know? Prior to the battle with Redovia, Talos offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army Ivo will bring against us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in position myself to match that. Supposing Koro aids Davern, you'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Praesus, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. And you're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Will you all help us then? Davern can count on all of you for help then. Not so fast. For starters, Ivor was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready and march this far. True, even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Grivno just on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these Redovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here, wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Redovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Not killing, per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die from starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monstrous Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I see kind of what's going on here. He's kind of for mercy. This guy wants me to just not interact at all, and he wants me to slaughter them. That's what it seems like. So we might end up having to choose between these three. Or maybe even side with the Redovians. That would be interesting. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counter offer. Help any Redovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Redovians this, Redovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yelis is far too distant for them to travel, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Ah, let him go, the old fool. If the Redovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them marching to Yelis, in my opinion. But what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it will take Atana around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davern. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say, if I don't have any problems with the Redovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Or are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around. If I hear that you are refusing to help the people of Redovia, then you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I'll see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Verd, I thought you'd left. I was on my way, and then I ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age. You see, a marriage for an army. And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say, then? I'll think this through. I need time to gather my thoughts about this. Atana is probably already marching in. They could get here sooner than you think. I could use the company of someone more energetic. The offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. Gross. Definitely not pimping out my daughter. You will need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. To put aside supplies, click the plus button in the resources section. Okay, here I suppose. When you have gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you will need 5 crates of supplies. Okay, still paying army upkeep, sadly. Okay, I don't need to go quite that hard, I guess, but let's go a little bit hard. While we're still going positive in the supplies, and money's looking pretty sweet. And our army costs right now are so low. Let's put stuff away while we can. Maybe that's more appropriate. Hook up 2 supplies. Alright. Save and continue. Grevno, week 32. Finally, our witch and hunter are back. The jerk is here to talk to us. Let's see what Audrey says first. Perhaps we should consider Verid's offer more seriously. I'm sure Asalia would love to hear about this. The kings have asked for us to complete impossible tasks, and even if we complete some of them, their armies might not survive or arrive on time. We need to find another way to get more men, but who can help us now? The lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all of their troops. Perhaps we can muster the villagers? Every hand counts. We helped them before, it's time for them to repay the favor. I don't think many peasants can read, though, so sending pigeons won't work. It would be best to send agents and call for them directly, Your Grace. To invite peasants to the throne room, send an agent to the chosen village on the map. Man, this game is getting a lot more in-depth than I thought it would. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk to these 3, and then I'm going to walk out of here and see if I can talk to my daughter, my wife, about the possibility of this marriage. This guy seems like a cruel jerk, though. So I'm not too keen on that. An old lady in the nearby forest needed help with wolves that kept stealing her chickens. I have quickly dealt with them, Your Grace. She gave me some supplies in return. That was a lot of supplies. 16? Well done. Your Grace, I have charmed Bugoslav's lady. She has forgiven him for selling their barn. Hopefully they will live happily ever after, or at least until the charm wears off. Okay, it's not over yet, though, and we didn't get anything for that. We could have sorely used our witch in the last week. I have found and killed the wolves, Your Grace. They won't cause any more problems. Thank you, Hunter. And this entry is completed, but do we get anything for it? Seems like no. Alright. Let's get off the throne. Peasant, dungeon guard, peasant. Go talk. Yeah. As I figured, we'd have to talk to our daughter and to our wife. See what our daughter thinks first. King Verid asked for your hand. He told me he'd like to marry you. What? King Verid? But he's old. Like really old. Father, you cannot make him marry me. Of all the people, why would you pick him? Hey. I haven't picked anyone yet. I haven't agreed to his offer yet. I wanted to see what you think first. I'm not sure why. I knew you never want this. Of course I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I really hope we won't have to. Okay, good to get her opinion. Talk to our wife, see what's up. Darling, Verid asked for Asalia's hand. He would like to marry her. He is offering quite a big chunk of army in return. Really? What made him think that we would let Asalia marry him? We need a prince, not some old fart. He knows we are desperate for soldiers. There might be nothing left of Davern if we lose. Are you suggesting we should agree to it? No. Of course not. However, if we don't gather enough soldiers, Utana will raise this place to the ground along with all of us. They can't do that. Why don't we just flee? If we know we're going to lose, what's the point in trying? What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die? We've got to try. We still have some time to prepare. Hopefully other kings will agree to help us. What are we going to do, Eric? The gods have doomed us. We have no good fortune. Everything is just going horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish we were just peasants. Calm down. Everything is going to be fine. I will make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lie down. Fine, I'll try to fall asleep. Okay. Alright, well I think that's about as much like side information as we're going to get before we talk to this dude. But I feel like we're just going to end up turning him down. Eric, you have sent for me. Yeah, it didn't give me a positive option there. Your Grace, it seems that your gift has helped. This is the witch lady. We've been helping her for a while now, and I think we gave her a ton of supplies last time. The gods have calmed down, but Volos is still out there somewhere. We were just waiting for all of this to stop. We are very grateful for your help, Your Grace. I'm so glad I could help. Awesome. So entry completed, we get +2 contentment. Let's talk to our dungeon guard. Your Grace, in order to prepare for the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Equipment and castle reinforcements might prove vital. I've added a list of upgrades for you to check. You will see those in your weekly summary. Good. So I'm kind of glad I'm not spending too much, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to spend quite a bit on upgrading my castle. Your Grace, my husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter, and he has had an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. Its antlers got tangled in his quiver, and he was pulled from his horse. He survived only because the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you could do to help us? I'm going to keep my witch, and I'm going to give her gold. This should be enough for you to get medicine, or to pay a healer. Oh, I think I know someone that could help. In fact, for this much gold, I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, entry completed. I have so many places on the map that I want to explore that if I don't need to use my agents, I'm not going to. Your Grace, my land has been plundered. I've been robbed by a horde of rampaging Radovians? No, Your Grace, rabbits. It's a serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. Okay, this time I'm going to send a hunter, though. I will send the hunter your way. He'll find these rabbits. Because what might end up happening is maybe he'll kill them and bring me back a bunch of supplies. Thank you, Your Grace. Those rabbits won't know what hit them. Okay, new entry, so it's still open-ended. It's not the end of the... I think if we had just given them money or supplies, it might have been just over. Your Grace, I am Paula Nee, a groundbreaking painter. I come to you with a special offer. I have always lived in Davern, so I've come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I put it on auction, but I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known all across the nations, but I don't think I have to tell you that. I know you have a famous one of mine, the one of the Grey Mountains. Yes, of course, it's beautiful. Tell me, what do you have for me, Paula? I have a painting of the Battle of Brianna. It is somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running towards their enemy. In background there is a waning moon, and a big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called Fire at the Waning Moon. But it just looks like a bunch of squares. I'm an impressionist painting, Your Grace. It's an impressionist painting. I'm a pioneer in this bold, fantastic, brave art of movement. How much did you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. It might look nice in the council room. Thank you, Paul. If you have anything else, feel free to come back. Oh, I am the most honored for my paintings to decorate the royal walls. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I end up probably selling this to the lord who just likes to burn paintings. And we could take it from there. I'm kind of curious to go over to the castle walls. Our general's just standing here. We can talk to him. See if he's got any new... Nah. Yeah, no new stuff. We could talk to our witch as well, but not necessary. Okay. Well, let us see what kind of allies we can talk to. Grego, he might pay us way more than 12. I think what we did was we made an investment. If I talk to him now, I bet he'll pay me more to destroy it. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. Go to the map. Oh, Lord, look at all the locations. Okay. Okay, these are different. These are for summoning peasants. To try and get men, I suppose. Okay. Well, I still kind of want to do these mystery areas. Maybe we can take them, like, one at a time. Let's send... We've got a general. Confirm. And... Hold of trees. Sure, let's send the witch. We'll just knock these two out. Man, there's a lot of places for us to go. And that's it. That's it for the week. I can't believe the game just kind of like doubled on us like this. It's so crazy. Okay. Still in the money. Still positive. But look at all the upgrades we need. Oh my god. Build a moat. Hot oil. Allows the mine under the castle... Wait. Allows to mine under the castle wall if need be. And hot oil. Okay. Let's get some reinforced walls. And let's get some hot oil. That's like what I can afford right now. I could probably afford the mining equipment as well if I really want to. Boom. Save and continue. I'm being a little crazy with it, with the spending. I don't need to do this right now. Let's do it. We're going to go at least for one more week, guys. Okay, everyone's returned. Grego's here. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly. Good man. Our hunter, unfortunately, is away on business still. I have told the villagers... Okay. Got it. Alright, Grego. You better give me some cash, son. I have another painting for you. Battle for Brianna. Take a look at this one. Fabulous. I'll take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that alright? I mean, that's a 6 gold positive. It's a pleasure doing business with you. I wonder if I could have haggled with him at all. Achievement unlocked, empty walls. So I'm guessing that's all the paintings we're going to sell. Whatever. We played the game, made a little profit. So, Your Grace, nice to see you again. Will you join the army in the upcoming battle? So this is the merchant we've helped out several times with his inn business. We have a chance to win the war, but we need to build up our defenses. My tavern business is booming, Your Grace. I will never give up on it. You can count on me and my men. Be ready, the battle starts in 17 weeks. So it's like we're calling on all the people that we've asked that have helped us over time. So this is cool. It's like a throwback to the story. Your Grace, bless you from all the existing gods. You are truly a savior. I owe my life to you. My wife has taken me back. Oh, this is the guy we helped him out. And it was the luckiest day of my life. I don't have much to offer, but here's a sack of potatoes. Thank you, Boguslav. I hope you and your wife are happy. So a literal sack of potatoes. I'll just put that with the rest of my supplies. Okay, I clicked on it and give me one supply. That's hilarious. Hello again, Your Grace. Why did you call for me? Will you join my army for the upcoming battle? The war with the Tana is close at hand. We need to build up our defenses. You can count on all of our community, Your Grace. I knew you were going to ask, and we have already started preparing. Be ready, the battle starts in 17 weeks. So this is all cool and everything, but I feel like if we speed up the collection of our peasants, we're going to start to decrease our supplies because we're going to have a larger army that we need to supply. For the past couple of days, weird noises and humming has been coming from the well. Boo, boo, her, her. At first we thought someone was playing a trick on us, but no one could survive in the well for almost a week. It could be Vodiananoi. Perhaps he got bored sitting in the lakes and he moved to the well. Maybe he's hungry, or perhaps he just wants a little company. We're not sure, but we would rather not get close to that well. We've been going to the river to collect water, but it's a chore. Yeah, let's send the witch. These creatures are no joke. To be safe, it's best we chase it back to the lakes using magic. Thank you, Your Grace. It's good to know it'll be over soon. The trips to the river are really tiring. Oh, guys, I've had to sneeze for like the last minute. It's so hard to hold back a sneeze when you're talking. Me and my wife both have like a cold, and in the midst of this coronavirus stuff, it's rough to walk around with a cold and have people think you've got the coronavirus. We're pretty much completely quarantined, but going to just running to the local CVS, it's like a drugstore, and just getting some toilet paper and stuff. You don't want to be the guy that's sneezing into your open hand and then touching everything. I walked back home, And a lady saw I was carrying a small thing of toilet paper, and she like pulled over like an FBI agent and wanted to know where I got it. Stuff is wild. Stuff is wild out here, yo. Your Grace, the butcher in my village keeps throwing bits of leftovers on the path. It rots and smells. I can't sleep because I get a headache from the strong smell. God knows what disease this pile of rotten meat holds. Please, Your Grace, can you help? What a weird... Sure. My general will talk to the butcher. Thank goodness, Your Grace. I can finally sleep now. The neighbors are going to be glad to hear of this. I should have come here a long time ago. I don't like that I use my general for that. I'm happy to get more contentment. Our contentment is insane. I did not want to give gold, though. That was a lot of gold for a weird issue. I don't know why I need to give you 18 gold. Just get a push broom and a trash can. Clean it up yourself. Seems like a weird issue to go talk to a king about. Okay, I think we're done for the week. That was such a short week. Let's do another one. We still have our pigeon, so we should call on an ally. Let's just see what Lurs is up to. And let's roll it. Alright, so it looks like we're trying to get to 100 army. And we've already done what appears to be a decent job of that. Awesome. I'm tempted to go ahead here and pay for this ballista as well. Provides defense against siege towers. Yeah, I think we can operate on 34 gold. Let's save and continue. We'll do one more week. That was very short. Alright, General. Tell me what's up. Your Grace, I have tried talking to the butcher. He didn't really want to listen to me. He insisted he wanted to come and see you. You should expect him soon. Thank you. What a weird waste of my general's time. Hunter, Your Grace, I have helped the villagers who had problems with the rabbits. They shouldn't cause any more problems. Thank you. Did you bring me anything? I got nothing for that? Weird. You have called for me, Your Grace. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, peace out. See what this peasant's up to. Your Grace, your hunter taught my family how to trap rabbits. Ah, okay, so we did get some dividend. We can help and grow more than enough food for ourselves now. We even have enough to sell. Here, please accept this as a thanks. Wow, 9 gold for that. Okay, awesome. Sorry I doubted you, man. I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices in all of Davern. Only 28 gold for 22 supplies. What do you think? That's all. That would be all, thank you. I understand. I should be back in Davern in a few weeks' time, Your Grace. Until then. A unique-looking peasant here. Is she Radovian? My lord, shelter we seek. Our village is entirely destroyed. We have no place to go, no place to call home. Can you help us? It's Your Grace. Wow, what a jerk. What happened? Bandits came and razed everything to the ground. Left with nothing, we marched great distances in seek of new home. I don't know if that was her accent or my terrible reading. From your accent, it must have been awfully far away. Behind the mountains far? Yes, my lord. Radovians, eh? My lord, Your Grace. Your Grace? We realize who we are to you. We realize our brothers fought with you. We realize we're not welcomed here, but we had no other choice. Many have died, and many need to die no more. I urge you, I beg of you, help us. We have no weapons nor bad intentions. We simply want to live. Why did you leave Radovia? One born in riches and wealth will never understand what it's like to struggle. Our home country is at war. Many fight for resources, for power. We followed Beren. He's a good man. He's bound to marry one of the daughters from the 7 kingdoms, once that takes place. Us and you will differ not. Until then, we just need a place to stay. Your people killed our brothers. Unarmed, you say? I've just returned from battle with your king. I marched to meet him with an army and returned with but a few men. We're at war. Why would we help you? We did not want this fight, nor know how to defend ourselves. Beren did all he could to help us get as many of us through as possible. The rest of us are stuck behind the mountain trail. We are not who you think we are. We came here to seek peace. I've heard enough. Lies or not, I cannot help you. There's just a couple dozen of us, women and children. We just want a place to stay. We have nowhere else to go. There must be something you can do. Your Grace, whether you think we should help them or not, you should keep in mind that King Yedric will only aid us with his army if we refuse all requests from Redovia. On the other hand, King Fabian will aid us if we help all Redovians. We'll feed you. It's expensive. 5 supplies a week for, I think that was 5 weeks. Ugh, fine. You will get food and supplies. Tell your children they will eat tonight. Thank you, Your Grace. As a token of gratitude, please accept this gift. We call them fire flowers. We use these for celebrations. Children love these things. But in large quantities it proved to be useful on the battlefield as well. Perhaps it could be practical in your future struggles. You giving us some fire flowers? Maybe turn that stuff into some napalm? I don't know. Thinking outside the box. Talk to the peasant. Your Grace, I have a vicious stomachache. For 5 days, there's been no sign of the, stool. The Eld Mother, had prepared prune juice, a special mixture. It didn't work. Actually, it's worse since then. If I didn't know any better, I would think that she wants to put an end to me. I think constipation is the term the medics would use. Help a poor fellow out, wouldn't you? Go find a healer. Don't bother me with such petty matters. Visit a healer. I'm sure they would help. They cost money, Your Grace. All I have is 2 chickens. The house is my mother's. I have to wait until she passes away to get her things. This is such a stupid thing to give gold to, but I'm going to do it. Yes, that should be enough. Thank you, Your Grace. If you've ever had stomach problems, you feel that man's pain. Hopefully that pays off. I was hoping to see the flowers somewhere, or to get them in my inventory. But maybe it's something we can use during the siege. My guess. Darling, about Redovians. During the King's Summit, King Fabian asked me to help people from Redovia. He was clear that he will join our forces if we do so. On the other hand, King Yedric said he would help if I exterminate all of them. That's great, honey. It means we'll get help either way. Yes, I suppose. Some Redovians have visited our halls this week. They asked for food and supplies. I decided to help them. Oh. Do you not remember what these bandits have done to us? We lost many people, and you're giving them your supplies? They're just peasants. They had nowhere to go. I won't carry on the war between us and Redovia. We must help each other. Well, it's your decision, sweetheart. Now you have to help them all. I know, honey. Yeah, the game's basically just kind of describing its, Can I put these back? It's describing its mechanics to me. It's basically telling me, hey man, if you, you have to do all or nothing. And look at our reinforced walls. And I think this is our new gate. Oh no, same old gate. Dang. I kind of wanted to see if we could, see an actual, like, physical representation of our new stuff. I'm pretty sure our gates are reinforced. I'm not sure, actually, now that I say that. I have no idea. It looked different. I was hoping once we paid for all that stuff, it would show up. Didn't we buy ballistas as well? Where are those at? Ballista or ballista? You be the judge. Okay, that's no longer an evidence table for us. Okay, we've got nothing to do with our little daughter. And I think that's going to be it. We, thankfully, don't need to do anything with our hunter or general, so we can send them out. Let's go to our allies. I mean, who do we talk to? Let's call him. You know, we haven't talked to him yet, really. We sold him the dragon tooth. That was cool, but... So yeah, we're just... It's the guy with the stomachache. We can ask him to join us. I don't know what the heck he's going to do for us. So these are just all the people that we've helped. And then still some mystery places we can send people out to. I'm just curious to see who these people are. However, I think I'm more interested in seeing what's in these mystery areas. Because I think they'll probably generate perhaps some supplies for us. Was it the hunter or the witch? Okay. Let's, the hunter. Yeah, I don't know we necessarily need to summon all of our peasants right now. Okay. And let's end it. And that's going to be it, guys. We have already come quite a long way, it seems. Still going pretty positive. Supplies are getting up there. I like that. Put away some more. It said I needed 5, and I've already got 4 put away. So I think we're doing alright. If we weren't paying this kind of hefty price here for our 3 agents this week, we'd be doing much better on the gold. But anyway, y'all, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. I'm Brett. My channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and just a quick aside right at the end here. Continue to stay safe, guys, in this weird time. My videos are going to slow down a little bit. My spring break was extended for my college, and it just ended today. So now I've got a midterm I'm trying to do. I've got a math project. I've got to make like an Excel, like a spreadsheet, graphs, and all kinds of stuff. I got to figure out how to do that. I've got all these different things I have to do now that are back on my plate. My wife's going to be out of town very shortly, and you know, if the YouTube videos slow a little bit, I'm sorry to say that's just kind of the way it is, because my kids aren't in school. So I've got my kids, I got a new puppy, school projects, my wife's not going to be here, and coronavirus on top of everything. So wish me luck, and in the same turn, I'm definitely wishing you guys luck. And without any further ado, thank you so much, y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.